How's it going, guys? I'm Danny, and this week we're taking an in-depth look into footwork and really analyzing the differences.
Grief. We get it!
I'm sorry?
We don't want to hear any more about footwork.
People know to keep their feet sideways with a small X step and their weight over the toes?
Yes!
And to shift their weight into the heel on the brace?
You've been rambling on about the same thing for the past 6 months. Move on!
Okay. Reachback. So having a good reachback is essential to having a good throw. There are two main parts to a reachback, and it's timing and mechanics. Most people have one really good, but they kind of need to work on the other, and some people need to work on everything all at once. So I'll start with mechanics. The first thing to look at in a reachback is your spine. It's important to keep your spine straight and vertical the whole time. Now you're leaning over your toes a little bit, so it's going to be leaned forward, but from side to side, your spine should stay vertical. You don't want to lean over your back foot in your reach back. I see a lot of people do this. Now what this does is it bends your spine, and that makes your spine not as strong. In the shot, the spine is more of an anchor than it is a mover, so it's important to keep your spine straight and use that to transfer the energy coming from your hips up into the shot. The second thing to look for in mechanics is turning your shoulders all the way away from the target. It's important to make sure that you're committing to your reach back and turning all the way back. You're not going to be able to keep your eye on the target while you're reaching back. Your reach back is going to pull your head away. It's important to turn your shoulders so your back is facing the target. Now you don't want to turn any further past this, because then you're going to be throwing yourself off balance and you're going to throw off the rest of your timing. Now some pros do have a really deep reach back where they turn their shoulders really far away from the target. This is a really advanced technique. I don't recommend this for most people, and you can get plenty of power without doing it. And for me, it just throws off my timing. So if you're having problems with your reach back, turn your shoulders 90 degrees and don't turn them any further or any less. The last part of mechanics is a straight reach back. It's important to reach your arm away from your body straight back. Now when I say straight back, I mean if you're throwing on a line, you want to pick an object behind you and point the disc at that object. You don't want your hand to be pointed at the object, you want the disc to be pointed at the object. That's going to let the disc go straight forward from the peak of your reach back all the way to the release without having to curve around your body at all. It's also going to make sure this angle between your shoulder and your arm sets up nice and square at 90 degrees. This is a really strong angle for this to be at, so it's going to be powerful, and reaching straight back is going to add a lot of consistency because there shouldn't be too much deviation from that line going from the back to the front. Now some big power throwers reach back on what's called a wide rail. That's where they reach even further away from their body, slightly to the right. That opens up this joint here in their shoulders and lets them get a little bit extra motion out of it. Again, this is something I don't recommend for most people, but it's important to mention here. And lastly is timing. The timing of the reach back should be so the reach back peaks when the front foot touches the ground. This helps a lot with timing the rest of the throw good. It prevents rounding because it takes longer to reach over than it does to reach straight back. It also prevents rushing or moving too fast through your shot. If you're having trouble with this timing, try slowing down and focusing on getting those two things to happen at the same time, and your shot will be a lot more powerful and a lot cleaner. So that's all I've got for this week, guys. It's not too long of a video. You can message my athlete page on Facebook if you have any questions or if you want a form critique. This last weekend, I was in Nashville at the disc golf experience at Nissan Stadium, and that was incredible. It was great meeting all the DD crew, and throwing from on top of the stadium was awesome. It was great meeting everybody. If you ever see me out at an event, come up and shake my hand, say hello. I even hung around Nashville for the day after, played in a C tier, and then I drove to Memphis to play Liberty Land with a couple of guys. It was a lot of fun. Be sure you make it to the next disc golf experience, wherever it's going to be. I've got a vlog coming in a couple days on that. It's just going to be a lot of editing. So again, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos. Give this video a like if you think it was good. And until next time, remember, slow is smooth and smooth is far.